Hi guys, my name is Ellen and today I wanted to do a quick video where I basically swatch and give you kind of an overview and my thoughts on the new KVD Beauty Dazzle Sticks. So I think what I'm going to do first is do the arm swatches and the eye swatches and just kind of get that out of the way so that if you're here just because you wanted to see a specific one of these or a specific color in action or in person, then you can do that. But if you do stick to the end of the video, then I will be giving you my personal opinions on these as well as whether or not I actually recommend them. So I will zoom you in so that we can get to swatching. Okay, so the first shade I'm swatching is called Hail Surge, and this is described as a soft pearl. And to eye swatch it, I just took a bunch of it on my finger and I'm just gonna apply it that way on the eye. So the next shade I'm swatching is called Thundercloud. Okay, so I felt like that initial Hail Surge shade was looking like a little bit light, so I just added another layer to it and then I kind of cleaned up the Thundercloud shade. So the swatches hopefully look a little bit better now. So now I'm just gonna add the Thundercloud to my eyes. There's Thundercloud swatched on both the eyes. Okay, so here's the shade Flash Storm. So there is Flash Storm on the eyes. Okay, so here's the shade Electro Bolt. Okay, so there is Electro Bolt on the eyes. So here's the shade Lightning Strike. Okay, so there's the shade Lightning Strike on the eyes. Okay, so here's the last shade called Force Field. Okay, so there is the shade Force Field on the lids. Okay, so I just put a little bit of eyeliner on. I don't know why, because my eyelids feel like they're gonna fall off from all of those eye swatches. But yeah, I hope it was helpful to be able to see all of them like actually on my eyes rather than just swatched on my arms. So just a few details about these. They retail for $22 a piece. I was able to buy mine at Sephora during the VIB sale, so I was able to get 20% off, which is awesome. But they do sell these at Ulta as well.
I hadn't bought from KVD Beauty in a really long time, ever since that like anti-vaccine scandal, because I thought that was not cool. But now that Kat Von D doesn't actually have any like stake in the company anymore, I thought it would be okay to kind of buy from them again.
But yeah, overall I really do like these products. I think the effect on the eyelid is really, really pretty. These are supposed to be made, if I'm not mistaken, of like 60 or 68% water, and so they do have a very, very cooling feeling on the skin. And one thing about them that is a little bit annoying, honestly, is that when you touch them, they're very, very soft. So that's why I did actually take a little bit off on my finger when I was applying them to the eyelid, as opposed to just like rubbing them onto the eye, because when you do kind of apply pressure to them, as you can see, it kind of like moves the product and smushes it. So you have to kind of be careful about that and not applying too much pressure, and you know, maybe doing like what I did where you basically just use your finger or you apply a brush really delicately straight onto the product. So other than that, I do think they are a really beautiful product. You can put them on really sheerly or you can really build them up as well, which is nice. All of them have glitters in them, so you have a kind of like base tone to it with glitters added in. But overall, I think all of these colors are beautiful, and for me, these are all very wearable, like everyday type colors. I was actually kind of surprised about that because the KVD brand is usually known for, you know, they have wearable colors, but they always include bright colors as well and pops of colors. So I was really surprised that there were no brights in here. You know, I would expect them to include like a really vibrant blue or a vibrant green or purple or something like that. And these are all, to me, like more neutral type shades. So yeah, if they did release more colors in the future, I would definitely be excited to see, you know, as I said, those blues, those greens, those purples, all of those kind of colors, because I feel like they would be so beautiful in this formula. You would really get that like foiled, just vibrancy of color that would be so much fun. But I am so pleased with this color selection, and I think it's a really great like just neutral selection to put out in the beginning. So overall, I would definitely recommend these Dazzle Sticks. If there is a color in this formula that you like really appeals to you and you think you could get a lot of use out of, I don't think you would be disappointed by it. One thing that I actually forgot to mention, which I will mention right now, is that these are supposed to be long wearing, and they definitely are. Once you get them on and they set, they really set, so you can really rub them and they are not going anywhere. The sparkle might move a little bit, but that's really just from me rubbing. You don't get sparkle like fallout on your face once it does set. Once they set down, they really just stay looking exactly like that for however long you keep it on. I actually can attest to this because I put the shade Lightning Strike, which is the bronze shade, on yesterday, and I actually fell asleep in my makeup for like the first time in a decade. I always take my makeup off because I break out really easily, but yesterday I was just so tired. I literally fell asleep at like 6 and I stayed asleep till like 5 a.m. today, and I had that shade on my eyes and it did not move at all. All the glitter was there, all the like bronze base was there. It didn't move, it didn't flake, and it was just looking stunning for like 12 hours. So I can definitely attest to these being long wearing, which is a huge positive, especially if you have like, you know, long shifts or hooded eyes or anything like that. They really are quite a unique formula because of how much water is in them. They really do feel quite like liquidy and wet when you put them on your eyes, or you just feel them on your kind of hands, and they do feel very cold, and they have like a nice cooling sensation when you put them on. But once that kind of sets down, it doesn't feel like that anymore. It really doesn't feel like you have anything on. And even though it does feel kind of that wet and liquidy, when it sets down, it stays, and it makes it a very kind of like well-rounded, really nice formula actually. So I think that's everything. I would definitely recommend these Dazzle Sticks if you're interested in them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful in one way or another. If it was helpful, please like and subscribe, and have an amazing day or night wherever you are. Bye!